Take a look around your university libraries or Starbucks. You may find there is a group of people who work while listening to music. As Sir pointed out, approximately half of people would like to do homework while listening to music. So does listening to music improve your work? This scientific documentary will tell you the answer. When you concentrate and continue to perform activities, you may ignore interference of external environment with sight, hearing, and touching. We call this ability concentration. Moreover, the working efficiency always connects with concentration. Okay, at this moment of documentary, I would like to lay out some definitions. Consider the actions of a person writing essay, playing the instrument, and ignoring all the environment stimuli. Let's call this a state of directed focus. Directed focus, directing attention to a single thought or action, a narrow attention, providing an undivided attention while ignoring environment stimuli. The opposite state will be called generalized focus. Generalized focus broadly distributes attention, reacting the environment stimuli. Therefore, the concentration is equal to the sum of the directed focus and the generalized focus. Hypothesis: concentration will not change. Clearly, maximizing the amount of time spent on the work with directed focus would produce the maximum amount. Additionally, how does the music change the balance of the directed focus and the generalized focus? Let's explore this problem further.
To define how the music changes the balance of direct focus and generalized focus, we will create a questionnaire, then conduct an interview and an experiment. Our questionnaire is composed of 8 questions. The questionnaire aims to investigate the participants' fundamental background and their own opinions related to our research hypothesis. Where the interviewers to acknowledge normal student insight views towards the relationship between music and concentration. Our experiment aims to define the difference between directed focus in musical and quiet environment. The directed focus difference is indicated by the concentration memory gains and it shows like that. The right hand side is the difficulty level, number of attempts and times. Each title will be of the same difficulty level, and the attempts and the time will be recorded for experiment data. The experiment consists of 2 parts. In the first part, the participants will be tested in a quiet environment, like a study rooms or other quiet rooms. Then these participants will be tested again when they listen to music on a handphones or earphones. The test will be repeated several times, then we can get average data. The experiment data and video will be shown in the result part, which will help us to research the changes in directed focus and generalized focus.
We have done sufficient experiments and taken reasonable results. Before we look at the data, let's see what our participants say in the interview.
I won't play music on purpose.
Yeah, I usually did it.
I never do that.
No, never.
I feel more stressed.
Because I like music. When I listen to some music, I can focus more on my homework.
If I listen to the music, part of my attention will attract by it, so I can even read the problem in the homework.
Because music always make me feel distracted.
Some participants say that the music does not help them concentrate. Actually, our data shows the same result. we have two sets of data. One is the time with music, the other one is the time without music. In order to figure out whether there is a significant difference between these two sets of data, we use a professional method known as t-test, and we make an assumption that the two variances are the same. The blue histogram is the time with music, the red histogram is the time without music. After the computation, the p-value 0.26 is larger than 0.05, which means that there is no significant evidence to conclude that two sets are different. As a result, the operation time of two groups has no significant difference, which means that the music has no obvious effect on concentration. Having got the result, let's see what our participants say after the test.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because when I concentrate, when I started to get concentrated, I think it's quite annoying.
Because when I listen to some kinds of music I like, I think I feel really relaxed and it can improve my concentration.
I think it have no functions on that because when I play the game, all my attention are paid on the game, so I will ignore the music or something else.
Because actually, when I need to play music, I can't focus on the game, and I can't do two things at the same time well.
In University College London has published the same result. Susan Hannan, Professor of Education and Music Psychology at University College London, had a paper called The Effects of Background Music on Primary School Pupils' Task Performance. In her paper, the discussion part states that calming and relaxing music had a positive effect, while arousing, unpleasant and aggressive music had a negative effect on performance. Our music, Hotel California, is in the middle field of relaxing and arousing music, so it has no apparent influence on performance. Our research shows that listening to music does not affect concentration. However, we only used one song in the experiment and didn't test the possible influence of other kinds of songs. Also, the game is so simple that most participants can finish it within 1 minute. Thus, the gap between the time cost with music and without music may be not obvious. In further research, the effect of other kinds of songs can be tested, such as relaxing music and absolute music. Researchers can also ask the participants to conduct some hard work when measuring their concentration.